everybody doing tonight? Welcome in. It's ESEA season 55 here in Maine is the department. Neon Lights 7-5 on the regular season. Taking on Over Your Head, who is 8-4 on the regular season. 44th for them, 55th currently for us. Most likely Neon Lights needing to win these last two games of the season. They want to get into playoffs. Let's see how we do it. Their coach has arrived. Here we go. Night round. Woo! And the standoff that ensues. Face-to-face, mano-a-mano. Knives go in. Lonestarrr finds the first. Back and forth. Slice the dice, but it's four quick ones for Over Your Head. And Neon Lights ends up dead in the ninth round. Going in favor of Over Your Head. Yeah, just instantaneously there. I know. I was like, what happened? It looked so good to start. That's okay. On the T side, the start here, Neon Lights. Nade comes in. Lonestarrr does eat most of that one. Things will slow down a little bit more here. Hig now on the back pedal. Here's the swing toward lane side. The flash is good. Hig will take a little bit of damage. Has some help here toward the smoke side. Hig finds one. Swinging together. No, it's Hig on a second. They've got to find these trades. Jtrops, meet you. And meet you. Already on fire. Two nasty headshots for Michu. One for Jtrops as well. Now the advantage in favor of Neon Lights. Deadman Pungence on the dualies here. Bounce ring out. Pungence does find the first on to Vans. There's the swing. Jtrops finds one. Here comes the crossfire. It's a full house as Jtrops finds two. Meet you with a three-piece chicken dinner and Neon Lights up on top by one. Quick timeout from Over Your Head. Looking to talk over a few things maybe they saw there and discuss whether they want to try and sneak into this round with a bye, which it does appear they're going to do so. If Neon Lights can win this one, they might be able to put two on the back end of it. Timeout will expire. Neon Lights. Some rifles and some MAC-10s in hand here as well. Good start so far. Got to keep it rolling, though. Early nades. Now toward mid. No real damage done, though. Just a tickle on the missplit. One off the top. Things will slow down drastically. We hear the birds chirping, which isn't too often here on Inferno. Waiting for that beautiful chaos to ensue once more, as we like to say. Man, is it quiet. It is like never this quiet in CS here, but I like it. The fact that we see Neon Lights, maybe toying with them just a little bit. Trying to keep them guessing here is the swing from Boiler. has been spotted. Doesn't bite over an early rotation, though. Deadman has made his way back toward the B site. This smoke going to buy him a lot of time here as well. This is going to be some tough pressure. Looking to play off the flash. Here come the smokes and the mollies. A bit of a miss molly there as well. The flash, the look away, and now the pressure into the corners. Deadman, he finds not one but two here. And here comes the help from top end. Pungence, Lonestarrr, back and forth. RMV from a distance. The Mac Daddy with a Mac 10 finds a big one. 6 seconds on the clock. Lonestarr's got to get it down, and he might not have enough time. He does not. Time management, very important, and Neon Lights let this one slip away over your head. Back in it. I was hoping Neon Lights could take that round, really begin to extend the lead, but here in round 2, over your head, able to battle back. Neon Lights finds a bunch of kills, though, so the economy still a bit rough for over your head. We'll see Neon Lights limp into this round, and maybe they can pull a rabbit out of the hat as well. Early utility here one more time. Vance waiting patiently through the smoke. Nate comes in toward Boiler. Smokes and flashes. Here comes the Stampede. They spot one. There's two here, though. In toward the site. Lonestarrr, the run and gun through the molly. Shots ringing out, ducking down, but there's not enough rounds in the mag unless you're Bands with a Tech 9 and feeling fine. Bands will what? Bands will make them dance. Jtrops, the Deagle Demon, up here in apartments holding it down. And if you want to rent a room, you're going to have to pay the fee. Out through the smoke they go. The pressure comes. Hig able to find one. RMV, Deadman, RMV, and Deadman. Now Jtrops. It's Plaid Stripes in the kill feed. Back and forth they go. But Jtrops, the Deagle Demon, will skate his way to victory. They're dancing on the corpse's ashes, and Neon Lights gets a big round. Now the economy will be in trouble for over your head, and here is an opportunity for Neon Lights to extend that lead a little bit more now. These are the important rounds they need to win. Mistblade has a taser in hand. Up into apps they go as quickly as possible. Nate to the face of Michu. Michu able to avoid the majority of that one. Continue to ring out. A bit of a split stack here for overhead, opting to not stack together on the eco. RMV will find an early pick here. Mistblade here with the taser, waiting patiently, and this could be a dangerous play, but we see, I believe that is RMV shifting toward Boiler's side here. More smokes come in. Mistblade might just find one and does, but it's RMV who turns on the dime and pops the head. Enough said. Mistblade being red as the brain fragments are splattered across the ceiling. And now Lonestarrr finds one. Hig able to answer back with a P250. We'll be able to upgrade to a rifle here, and both members of Over Your Head will shift up Banana and look for a flank. Plant will go down. Neon Lights umpire around, looking to extend it here for two, and the funds aren't great. We see Hig playing back here, looking to save that rifle. Deadman may opt to find an exit frag here if possible. Ooh, the peak from RMV is extra clean on the scene, baby. My man fresh and mean on the scene, baby. Quick snapshot is all it takes. Hig will be able to save that rifle. Neon Lights will pressure to 3 here from the T side. Round number 5. Neon Lights, a nice cushion. Little bit of a scrappy buy for over your head as well. Meet you, big sprays to the Smoky. Almost finds a second here as well. Crosshair dangerously close to finding that second one, and that was Pungence, who's taking a little bit of damage. Pressured up toward logs, though. It's been nice seeing the patience here from Neon Lights on the T side, finding early picks, and really working that ebb and flow, changing up when and when not to be aggressive. Able to still explode onto the sights. A lot of noise toward the A side here. Shots ringing out toward Banana as well. It's a big split here for over your head. And now Bans is going to make it tougher on the Galil. How does it feel, baby? Bans continues to click heads and get bread, as we love to say. With that, though, shifts back toward Banana. Neon Lights is going bananas at the moment, baby. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Pungence, while blind, finds one over the top. Lonestarrr. Macho Man Randy Savage dropping elbows onto Domes. Thunder. Maybe spots RMB at the last second there. Finds a big pick, but doesn't matter because the plant goes down. The funds are not there for over your head, and they don't want to risk losing these 2 rifles, I don't believe. Maybe they're feeling lucky. They've got a kit. We're going to see him quicken the pace here a bit. Hig shifts forward toward Church, excuse me. And over the top, shots are good. Thunder finds the first. The spray and the transfer from Michu. Electrifying triple from our man Michu. Up to 6 now on the board. Neon Lights at 4 and doing it from the T side. They may not have won the 9th round, but they are having some nice rounds to start out on the T side. Neon Lights burning bright here in the first half, or at least the first half of the first half. We'll see if the pressure and the success can continue. 2 big nades. Nades in all directions that lead to a ton of damage. Hig on a 2K. Shut down by Lonestarrr. Good early eco for over your head, though. They find 2 picks. These are rounds that have haunted Neon Lights in the past. You got to make sure you win these anti-ecos. Over your head, not able to collect any rifles here. Pungent stuck on the Deagle. Dead Man Thunder. 2-5-7s. 2-1 is the split. 2 tucked in toward B for over your head. Neon Lights may have just guessed correctly here as they shift their attention toward this A side. It is Thunder who's here alone, and not only alone, but with only 19 health here as well. In toward pit. Just below apps here. 45 seconds on the clock. Neon Lights continues to creep around. It has been this patience that has been a virtue. It has really paid off. Now they look to pressure together. Do they spot? Do they check here? Smoke goes down. It could be a big play. But now they've spotted him. Not much health for Thunder. Thunder still finds one, though. And that might just be the pick they need. It went from not so much of a winnable round to a much more winnable round for over your head. Neon Lights needs to lock it down here when it matters most. Lonestarrr. Playing around the smoke of the teammate here. Bans tucked in as well. Spots one. Sprays great. Bans will make them dance, baby! Let's go! My man's got bands on bands and stacks on stacks. He's finding racks in the kill department. And another couple big kills will find Neon Lights up 5-1. If our man's bands can do it, if he can't do it, then no one can. They've had some nasty flicks, and there's another nasty shot there from Mispled on the Lonestarrr. Little op action toward mid. Higgs takes a bit of damage on board with Thunder here, who drops out of apartment, shifts toward lane side. Neon Lights will slow it down again after that early pick. Thunder. Now a flash toward that lane side as well. A lot of attention and noise being made at the moment. 2 tucked on B site for over your head. No early rotations here. Up banana they go, now on a rotation. Smoke will begin to dissipate. Michu looking away from the flash, now pressing together. Check the close angle they do, but Pungence wins the first. Deadman finds the trade as RMV picks up on the Pungence. Now the run and gun, the spray is there, and Bans will find it. 3-on-2. No utility left here for Bans. Jtrops on the op. And we know how dangerous our man Jtrops is. There's the flash. Jtrops not able to connect on the first one. Bans a nice shot to the dome of Mispled. Looking for some help. They shift out. Thunder finds 2. They'll scoop up the op. There's plenty of time, and over your head will get a very important round for them as they desperately needed to find at least one here soon. They'll get up to 2. Neon Lights one away from a minimum of a tied half. There's Nightbot tossing up the Discord in chat, guys. Make sure you follow not only the Twitter, but join the Discord. A lot of amazing things happening over here at Neon Lights. A lot of teams and various different titles. A great community to be a part of. We'd love to see you over there. Early nades this time. Bans eats most of that one. Trying to shift up and look away from these flashes here. Molly in way. And Mispled posted up at mid. The op shot is good. Bans goes down, and they got to be a little bit leery of this op from Mispled. Almost finds it with the pistol. Mispled, though. There's also up to the pistol as well. Through the smoke. Higgs spots one. Here they shift together. Lonestarrr on the Tech 9. Rake comes in, but he can't hit the shot. Mispled really beginning to heat up with that AWP. 3 rounds on the board now for over your head. Neon Lights still has funds, though. We'll be able to find a full buy here into round number 9. Nades over the top, Lonestarrr. Takes quite a bit of damage in the opener. Punches as well. That Molly's a beautiful one. It does a ton of damage. It separates the pack as well. Michu and Lonestarrr will combine for the opening pick. Fans forced away a bit by that smoke. Oh, the flash almost catches dead man on the back pedal here. We see over your head beginning to shift away from the B side as well. There's only one on the B side here. Appears they may have guessed correctly. Fans about to step into the crosshair of the op. Needs to be careful here. Now we see that utility rain down. Here come the smokes, the flash as well. That'll force the op away in toward Graveyard. Here's the Molly, the look away, and the shot from Thunder is good for one. Jtrops missplayed back and forth. RNB puts down the op. He spray transfers for the second, and dead man is exactly that, a dead man. Well, time ticking away. Hig tries to sneak his way in, maybe for a kill, and they're going to find the final one as well. Bans will find the shot on the Higgs. Nobody will survive for over your head. Neon Lights will double the lead, and they guarantee themselves that tie at half. Toward mid, trying to thread the needle. Nade comes in. Woo! Man was feeling dangerous there, but things don't connect. Now spotted behind the sandbags. The spray comes in. Michu will eventually collect the dead man. RNB is looking locked in now, isn't he, Stu? Here comes the Molly. Forced forward here is RMV. Thunder tucked onto the rim of apartments here. Van's able to find one. Thunder bringing the lightning here as well. And Jtrops on a rare miss. Quick timeout from Neon Lights. Couple rounds here left in the first half. All right, round 11 is upon us here. Things getting a little spicy and dicey. It's been a great start for Neon Lights on the T side nonetheless as well. A little bit of a scrappy buy for him here in this round, though. We've seen him make the magic happen all season long. We're going to look for it one more time around these two hero rifles. Michu on the Deagle and two Tech 9s in the hands of Bans and RMV. Thunder chilling out with the FAMAS. Again, great patience on this T side. They've got only two toward the A side here. And an opportunity to maybe take advantage of the numbers. They got to get through missplit on this op, though. Shot doesn't come in. R&B and Michu, they find both picks. And the A side is open for business, boys. Bomb gets planted. Bans with a 2-tap. It's sweet chin music to the head of Deadman. And he says, I'm not done yet. Higgs says, no, you are, buddy. Go ahead and take the round off. You've done enough. Higgs chopped down to 10 by Bans. Pungence. Stacked and feeling strong with 100 health and a rifle. But again, you look at the economy, and it's not there for over your head either. They're going to save it for the final round of the first half. Neon Lights will guarantee themselves a winning half here. So they had the start they needed. And some. Now it's about closing it out. Meet you. Still a deagle in hand. No, we got the rifle there. Okay, Jtrops with the op. The full buy comes in. The final round of the first half. And, well, a little bit of a rough buy on the other side there. Only half a set of utility with 10 pieces. 5-7 in the hands of Thunder. Thunder's looking to make something happen early. He's blind, but feeling fine. He's got the swing, but it will be shut down. RMV and Bans combined for 2. Hit gets a consolation prize in there. That is all it is. 1 for your sorrows, 1 for your troubles. Deadman alone on site. And that Molly should flush him out a bit. It does. Lonestarrr through the smoke, baby. Heads are rolling. Lonestarrr, the big kahunas. Showing you how it's done. Final round of the first half. Mispled Pungence trying to figure out what they want to do. Mispled coming from that banana flank. Oh my. Jtrops doesn't connect that shot either. Here's the swing. Bans will make it happen. Now through Church. Lonestarrr spots the rifle. It's a quick flick to the head that leaves him dead. Pungence goes down. Neon Lights goes up. 8-4 at halftime. Again, needing to win these last 2 games of the season to really solidify that playoff spot. 5 rounds away now from getting one of the 2 dumps. We'll be back here in 2 days at the same time as always to bring that exciting final matchup of the season. HotSauce.com. Usually a schedule on there to tell you where to go. I think I need to update this week. Appreciate the legends like John Stu who come in here week in and week out and show the support. Absolute legend, guys. A brother and a great friend. Flashes. Speaking of friends over your head, looking to use the buddy system here. Shots ring out for the dualies. They find damage. Jtrops. He will begin to bully, but it's Thunder and Pungence. Finding 3 there with Mispled. RMV looks to answer back. Jtrops has gone down. It's Bans and RMV that have to work together here in a 3v2. Time slowly ticking away. Not sure if there's a kid on the field at all, but there's not one currently in hand. From behind, Thunder scoops up that one. Bans will find himself in trouble here as they are just spilling out from everywhere. Every crack and crevice, the cockroaches come out. Yeah, Lights goes down. It's an important round for over your head if they want to start off on the right foot. So they get a pistol round. See if they can begin to build off the back of it here. An inch a little bit closer. Neon Lights doesn't want to allow them back in this one. We're going to have to see if they can buckle down here. Of course, this round will be tough. It is an eco one, but following round we'll be keeping an eye on. Well, they're going to stack it up here. A lot of utility. Flashes, and they spot them all. They're going to shift toward Banana with that info. Misbled finds 2. Hig finds another. It's 3 for Miss. Lonestarrr and crew. They find 2 kills. We always say at a minimum, looking for those 2 on an eco round. They get at least that. 8-6 full buy round incoming for Neon Lights. And if they don't want this one to be a close one, they need to take this round. Early nades down mid. Pungence. We'll eat most of that one. It's good early util damage here. Jumping across. Transferring out. A little damage in both directions. Molly comes in on the backside. Higgs will shift back through here. Trying to decide where they want to go is over your head. 1:04 on the clock. Plenty of time to work with. See some of that utility beginning to rain down toward the A site. Pressure maybe wanting to follow here shortly after. Molly will keep him at bay here momentarily. He's over the top. Sprays come out, and that one will collect Michu. Jtrops from a distance finds one, puts a lot of damage on the Pungence. Tries to step out on the spray, but it doesn't go his way, and now things get even tougher. Neon Lights doesn't want to try for the retake. They're going to save these 2 rifles, and over your head, all of a sudden now, going to be within 1. Boom goes the dynamite over your head within striking distance now as they are trying to battle back. Need to see something great here from the boys. We've seen a few games recently that they should have won that unfortunately didn't go their way. We got to hear Bans address some of those things in those post-game interviews. Here we go, one more time. Bans stuck in the molly, though, and I'm not sure what in the heck happened right there, but not sure if it was a break apart in communication, but they were just standing there eating that damage. Lonestarrr over the top while blind, doesn't care. Able to find the pick. Here comes the peek. It's a double up, and Michu finds Thunder. Shifting around, Misbled. Here's the footsteps. Bans goes down, unfortunately. You see a little bit of a shift here, but I think that's Michu who pulls away initially from the side here. He's going to catch one from the side, though, and he does. Misbled. And now Pungence on pistols and a 3v1. Neon Lights. 34 seconds on the clock. Lonestarrr plays it beautifully, creates the audio cue, allows Michu to step out, who has that pistol, gets the trade, and Neon Lights, a round that they probably should not have won, they take away with pistols in hand. Over your head, feeling that pressure. The weight on the shoulders now. They're going to take a tactical timeout and look to talk it over. That's the first round for Neon Lights here in the second half. Over Your Head has collected a decent amount of funds through those first 3 round wins. Most likely we'll be able to buy into this round, but if they don't win it, it could lead to trouble in the following round. Pig on the MAC-10, maybe looking for that entry. 4 rifles in hand for Over Your Head. And a 2-point lead here for Neon Lights. Oh my, you talk about early util, and we see it in both directions. Neon Lights got the slight upper hand of that one, but Lonestarrr eventually does get taken out as well. Pungent's down to 10, RMV 44. More utility here as well from both squads. The Molly in toward Boiler will back Thunder off toward Apps. Pig on the jiggle. Looking to see if Neon Lights will get a little overzealous. We see Thunder shifting away from the A side here. A little utility left for Neon Lights, including a couple mollies here. Could really slow this push down. I'd like to see it start with Michu and the molly. Is he going to have time, though? They're about to press around the corner. Here comes a nade. The molly comes in perfect. And now a few of them get caught in it, separated out here as well. The blind, a decent one. And now the blind again. Nade over the top, the other direction. RMV finds 1, finds 2, finds 3. RMV with a quadra kill. In total, Jtrops. You already know when the op is in his hand what's happening. What a round, though, from RMV. Stu said it earlier. RMV looking locked in. Yeah, if you doubted it, that doubt has been laid to rest. RMV 16-4-11 up on top. Michu with 14. Lonestarrr 13. Zbans in double digits with 11 as well. And Jtrops sitting at 7. Having to fight his teammates for kills tonight because they are hungry. They just can't seem to get full. Jtrops, the op shot. It's a collateral that finds 2. And now he'll put Mispled down. How do you like it, he says. I can op 2, baby. Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do better than you, says Jtrops. Op 1 down. Now up to 8 and 10 Pungents. Scout in hand. It's a scrappy vibe for Over Your Head as they slow things drastically down after that pick from Jtrops at mid. Been a couple minor mistakes that have led to rounds lost that Neon Lights probably should have won, but overall, they have looked very good tonight. They've shown great patience when needing to. They've been able to explode on the site when needing to. Now on the CT side, they've got the player advantage. Playing smart, playing back. Forcing Over Your Head to make something happen here. See that bomb? And 2 additional members of Over Your Head beginning to shift toward the A side. But again, this late utility here from Neon Lights. It's near perfect. Into the crosshair they go, and into the grave they go as well. It's Jtrops to find Hig. Peeks into a firing squad himself, though. Thunder on the Deagle will get 1. RMV and Zbans make it Michu for the 3rd. Everybody getting a piece of the pie here, and now up to 11. 1 away from match point. It's 3 rounds in a row, and Neon Lights not looking back. All right, 11-7. We head into round number 19. Lonestarrr, early molly. Followed by a big nade. Does it find a home? It does. Deadman. Early util from Neon Lights on the CT side has been near phenomenal. They continue to put up early and big damage numbers that lead to early picks or even late game ones. As again, you look at Deadman, 17 health, Hig at 15, just 32 combined between both of them. And it was that early util. Deadman steps just in front of the molly, but it's not good enough to get out of the flash. Lonestarrr dashes forward, takes the head. Enough said. Misplayed. We'll answer back here. Auto director stuck on foot finder as we try to get a grip. It does cause an early rotation here from Neon Lights. Over your head is already beginning to shift back the other direction. Michu. Find one here as well. Jtrops, he only spots a pixel through the smoke, and he leaves him with no hope. Back and the spawn trying to cope with what just happened. But eventually, they're able to snuff that flame out that is Jtrops on that op. It's down to a 3v2, but Misplayed is hanging on by a thread. 1 health in a dream as Pungence may have to do the heavy lifting in this round. Good positioning here. Michu trying to stay behind the box, but Pungence barely spots him. Misplayed gets another, and all of a sudden, over your head, sneaks it into the end. It's going to come down to RMV here. If you can find this pick. Over your head, playing back here, playing smart. Finds Misplayed. Pungence. Nade will come in. He's got to clear the corner. Realistically, probably has a decent idea, but it's Pungence who finds it first. Another round that Neon Lights probably should have taken. And it's been back and forth here tonight. Both of these teams giving up rounds that they most likely should have won. That would have got Neon Lights to match point. That would have guaranteed that OT. Have to work a little bit harder for it, but you look at the economy for over your head, it's still not in an ideal spot. UMP in the hands of Thunder here. Deadman with a back tent. 3 other additional rifles. Full buy for Neon Lights, however. And again, it's early util damage. Bans, big ding through the wall there. That's unfortunate. Michu. Ooh, Pikachu, I see you. Higgs through fire. We'll back out of that one. 58 health remaining. It's good. Again, it's good early util damage here from Neon Lights. Now they just have to turn that into round wins. RV. On the jiggle here, just looking for a pixel, a skosh of a player. That Molly will tell him all he needs to know, though. Able to get out of dodge here as Deadman needs another nade. Here's the flash. Looking to play together. We see that bomb beginning to shift toward Banana here, but there's still a lot of utility over here on the B site for Neon Lights. Now we see the bomb heading back toward the A site. Hig has already shifted through lane. They've got one in Boiler here as well. Has been spotted. Thunder dinked down. Michu finds the first. The running gun from Thunder is good for not only 1, but 2. How does he do it? It's a quick rotation the other direction this time. Lonestarrr doesn't have any utility. Spots 1. Can't get the second, though. And again, with just mere seconds left on the clock. Over your head. Finds the plant. The funds are not here for Neon Lights. And now they're most likely not going to pressure forward. We'd love to see the boys get crazy with it, though. RMV is going for it. Need that Ferrari swing here. On the peak, spots 1. The spray is good. Spots another toward the back. There's the shift. RMV has found it. Pungence now on a 1v1. Jtrops time ticking away. The kid is there, but there's not enough time. Jtrops will try to get out of dodge and does. A little bit of indecisiveness. Neon Lights will take a timeout. Over your head, getting closer and closer and closer. Bringing this one back. Round 21. Come on, boys. Let them know John's 2. King Podley. Time to lock it in. Look at this early utility damage yet again. Pungent's down to 16. And this is what the boys need to capitalize on here. We've seen a lot of that patience kind of go out the window here as Jtrops finds a dirty op shot over the smoke, baby. Everybody shifting away now from Banana. Jtrops eats that nade. Oh, nice, King. Woo! Jtrops, another nasty shot. He's able to find 2 picks for the price of 1. And Pungence is also taking a lot of damage. Jtrops has done his job. And now it's up for the cleanup crew here of Neon Lights, of Bans, RMV, Lonestarrr, and Michu. 4 janitors that need to make sure they clean up this B site. Bans nade in hand, and this one goes toward New Box. They're tucked in toward Dark, though. Push spread. Pungent's fine, too. Michu, another. And they don't know he's tucked into the corner. Thunder finds it. Over your head has done it again. And now they're 1 round away from tying it up. Neon Lights. They've let a couple games slip away recently. They need to make sure they lock this one down. And you look at the economy. This is not going to be an ideal buy for them. We're seeing some early rotations here as well. Need a little more of that patience, I think. But that's all speculation. All of these players and the coach know a lot more than I do. Hig finds Jtrops early. Bans on the pistol, able to answer back for at least 1. Lonestarrr could be in trouble here. Nade over the top, the look away, and Lonestarrr. That's a big pick for Lonestarrr as well. It's already a good eco round. If they find a way to win this eco round, though, it would be the most insane recovery here for Neon Lights. Onto the site they go. The plant will go down. It's 3 on the flank. A lot of utility being thrown here over your head. And toward the lane side comes the crew. Missplit on the op, and what a shot that was. Michu, though, able to find it. Now from above, Michu! Time is ticking away. They've got to hurry. RMV has his knife out. What is going on? 11-11. We are tied up here. And whoever wins this next round gets to go into the driver's seat. Maybe they're being too patient. We need a sense of urgency there in these last few rounds when the time is ticking away. Pause expires here. All right. This is the make or break round right here. Early util damage yet again, and RMB has had enough. Power is down the lane, finds a pick and some damage. Neon Lights takes a bit of damage here as well, though. They have all 5 standing. Whoever loses this round is going to have serious economic issues. We see him beginning to stack up here. Are they going to commit to the A site? Neon Lights has nearly everybody here. Smoke in toward Apps Hig. Now we'll begin to shift forward as well. Jtrops up downfield, and this is the patience from Neon Lights yet again. They're holding strong on the A side here. RMV is up toward Banana. Should let them know that nobody's headed that direction yet. Lonestarrr forced toward Arches. Smoke comes into play. Jtrops finds one, bounces around to the side, fans picks up another, and now it's Lonestarrr. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Pungents will find some damage, but damage is all they'll get. It's another op from Jtrops on top, and we don't stop there, baby. Neon Lights up to 12, and they just need one more to close it out. One final timeout for Over Your Head. We talked about it. The economy is not there. They've got one rifle to play around, a couple pistols, there's a couple Tech 9s in there, a little bit of utility. Neon Lights has a full set of rifles. They've got the utility. They've got the armor. They've got the prescription for success. Now they just got to follow the step-by-step directions. Here we go. One final round to potentially rule them all. A win needed by Neon Lights if they want to keep those playoff dreams alive. What just happened? What just happened? There's no way. It just crashed because the game ended. Like, I can't get back in the game. It's already over. That is some bullshit. Can I say that? I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. I'm supposed to be professional while casting. That's absolutely insane. I wanted to watch the final round. Is Bands live right now? I tried to get over it to catch Bands.
I love that we're playing passive at the beginning, but as soon as they started exec work, like their exec started working, we had to switch it up and get aggressive.
You can hear him here now.
I don't think they were starting.
So unfortunately, because the game was technically over, it wouldn't let us back in. They get it there with 3 standing. They find the final one. 13-11, your final score. Man, that hurts a little bit. That hurts a little bit that we didn't get to actually watch that final round the way we wanted to. But nonetheless, what a nail biter. Neon Lights comes through yet again. A strong performance by them. Tried to catch the bands there at the end. Big dub, though, 8-5 on the season. We need one more, most likely, to get into playoffs here. We'll take a quick look at that in a second. Yeah, no worries, brother. No worries. Just closing out a few windows. 13-11, your final score. That one got a little dicey. That one got a little bit dicey. 8-5. One more game on the 20th, 2 days away. It's going to be against Smoke Point. Smoke Point 8-5, currently sitting in 36th place. Neon Lights will move up to 39th, 40th with that dub there. And 1 second. Yo, meet you. What's happening, brother?
Yo, what up?
How we feeling tonight?
A win is a win. It was never close.
Yeah, well, you were kind of the glue holding it together here tonight. You had several insane clutches. We saw some nasty Deagle shots, 23-16 with 9 assists as well on top of the 12 headshots. 4 triple kills. You were a monster tonight.
Oh yeah, thanks, Ty. I'm just happy to finally get a win. Our last 2 games were pretty rough, so I'm happy we're finally just scraping it together and that I can finally click some heads well.
Yeah, RMV was pretty locked in tonight. I know those last couple games, it felt like we should have been able to win. Tonight, it got a little bit dicey as well. You guys had a great start. Then in that second half, we were getting close to winning. We dropped an important round, and then they got 4 rounds in a row to tie it up 11-11. What was going through the comms? What was the mentality like at that point when we hit that 11-11 mark?
I know, like, one thing I really like about our team is, like, I never feel like we're ever out. Like, I know those, those swing rounds really suck to lose, but our vibes and like mental are always just, I feel super strong. And I do think like we could lose 6 rounds in a row, we could bring it back to OT, and I think get our mentals in a solid spot every single time.
I certainly agree with that. Just the other night, I know we ended up losing, but we were down like 11-6 or something at one point. And I looked at the camera and I was just like, yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'm not worried yet because you guys are a team that, despite the outcome or how it's looking, you guys always fight to the very end, which I think is always makes for an exciting match to watch. But you've got one more on the season. It's really a must win if you want to make it into playoffs. That's against Smoke Point, who's also 8-5. Are you guys familiar with this team at all? Have you been doing some VOD review? You know what to expect? Or how do we feel about this final match coming up on the 20th?
I think we're feeling pretty good. I don't think we've done too much prep besides like the basic stuff, but our practice and games have been going really well this week, so really confident that we can just show up, shoot some heads, get an easy win, and hopefully not, another OT 13-11 win, but nice clean easy W for the boys.
Well, RMV seems to be a great fit now. You've got Coach Rake coming in as well. Have you felt more confident with the coach coming into play? I mean, what are the overall vibes like right now?
Oh yeah, Rake is such a good coach. Like he's done so much to actually like improve our south side of the servers, and although we've lost those last couple of games, I think that without him, those would have been absolute blowouts without his word advice and his prep ahead of time.
Oh yeah, well, big shout out to Coach Rake as always. Before we get going, any shout outs, anything you want to just kind of get out there, moms, dads, any upcoming streams, shows, anything you want to mention before we get going here tonight?
I always stream my POV on our games. I always, your broadcast is way more better than mine, but for the people that ever want to see my POV, that's there. But yeah, go watch our Thursday game.
What's the Twitch link? Is it just Meet You as the name is here?
No, it's Meet You 57.
So twitch.tv/MeetYou57. Guys, if you're not following yet, then we're not friends. I expect you all to hop over there, give this man a follow, whether you're viewing this video now or later on one of the YouTube or TikToks. Meet You, as always, We appreciate your time here tonight. A big fat GG's, and thanks for stopping by and having an interview with us.
Heck yeah. Well, have a good night, man.
Thank you. You too, brother. The legendary Michu, everybody. It's nice getting to interview these players and getting to learn a little bit about them. I know we've had bands on a lot, but we've had a couple different members in here, and so it's great to get to hear from everybody. Michu, an incredibly talented player. Everybody on this roster, incredibly talented, but Michu, one hell of a night here tonight. Again, just going over some of the stats before we get going. 23-16 with 9 assists, 103 ADR, 12 headshots, 4 triple kills, and 4 MVPs. Lonestarrr, not too far behind at 18-17 with 9 assists, 10 headshots there as well, 55% headshot rating. And what was that? 4 double kills for Lonestarrr. RMV, one hell of a night for him as well. 22-14 with 8 assists, 9 headshots, 2. But he had a quadra kill. The only player on our team with a quadra kill tonight, a triple and 3 doubles. Our man zBans, who makes them dance, baby. 14-16. The headshot percentage, though, 64%. 9 of those 14 kills were headshots. 3 double kills. And last but certainly not least, our eye in the sky, our legend Jtrops, the sniper, the master of disaster. Turn on the beats or rock the ghetto blaster. 16-14, 3 assists, 5 headshots, and 4 double kills as well. As always, guys, it has been an absolute pleasure to get to come in here and shoutcast the boys. I truly love this team, the community, and everything that is around it. So thank you, King Plaws, Neon Lights, and the CS crew for having me back. We look forward to that last game of the regular season in 2 days, November 20th at the same time, 9:30. Hit that follow button, become part of the notification gang so you don't miss out. There are socials. There's a Discord and a Twitter to follow for Neon Lights as well. There's Rainbow Six Siege team is playing right now. We wish them the best of luck. You can find more about me at hotsauce.com. My name is Hot Sauce. You guys have been beautiful. Please take care and enjoy the rest of your evening.